Today we are going to look at how you can perform image change in ENVI. This is done when you do not want to do thematic change classification, or you are not interested in the specific classes. You just want to see, for example, areas of big increase or big decrease in terms of the land features. For example, looking at these two images, whereby the one on the left is for 2010 and the one on the right is for 2015, you'll notice that the road right here was rough road or Maram road, and in 2015 it was tarmacked. So you may want to capture such differences. Another place that you may want to look at, for example, is here. This is a sugarcane growing region around Mumias. So there's something like a factory being set up here, or some sort of a structure which was not there in 2010. So you may want to just look at the differences in terms of what has majorly changed and what has reduced drastically. And for that, we're going to use image change workflow to compare the images directly without doing classification. So I'll start the image change workflow and input time 1, which is 2010, and time 2, which is 2015, and then continue. In this particular video, I am going to show how you can do this using the default settings without having to worry about what to change to what parameter, because ENVI has been optimized to give you the best results with the default settings. And on going next, so we're going to skip the image registration because these images are already radiometrically corrected, and they match the location perfectly after the georeferencing. So let's give it a moment as our data is being prepared. This process should take a very short time because the scenes are not big, they are quite small. So we're going to do image difference, or image change in other words. So we're going to use the difference of input band. You can also use the spectral angle difference. So we are now applying the difference analysis in the images. So the ENVI is comparing the two images and finding areas of either big increase or big decrease in terms of the land features. And as you can see, there are two main colors that have been displayed here, where red will be showing maybe big decrease, and then the blue will be showing a big increase. And now let's continue to do a bit of a threshold. Leave everything as default, and we're going to, the change of interest is going to be increase and decrease. You can as well choose if you want increase only or decrease only, and there are some other thresholding methods here that you may want to try also and see what difference it brings in the results. So we'll continue with the default settings, and now we are at cleanup stage, just to remove the tiny speckles in our output image. Let's give it a moment as it runs the cleanup process. We should have our results in no time. So basically what we are going to export is an image that shows areas of big increase and big decrease, and then we can also export some statistics that accompany the same. So this is very good if you want to get a big picture of what is happening. It could be construction work or anything. So I'll choose not to export the vectors for now, just export the change image. We can say maybe 2010 to 2015 change. So you can copy that and point it to our folder. Being organized is very good thing when it comes to image processing, because you may have a lot of intermediate products or just get mixed up. So it's good to organize your output in folders, or you can as well do this in a geodatabase. So there we are. We can also export statistics, so just name it to have a more descriptive name. let's call it 2015, 2010 to 2015 change statistics, and point it to the same image change folder. Yeah, so there we go, and finish. We should get our results in no time, and we shall try to look at how well the change has been depicted by simply swiping or visually comparing, and then we can also look at the statistics that we have. So maybe you can start by looking at the statistics. This basically is showing this area here, which has a big increase, and as we mentioned earlier, there's a structure that's being set up here. And also notice that the tarmac has also been captured in terms of the so this can be captured as an increase or decrease, because for the tarmac it was initially maram, so the maram has decreased. Now let's look at the statistics that the statistics is just a text file which you can open, and you can put it in a spreadsheet or whatever software that may organize it well. So you see the big increase. The increase is 7%, the whole image, and the decrease is 2%. And then of course the remaining 90% has remained the same. So I'll just switch to one view so we can do a bit of comparison. Let's compare the output, shows the increase, with the original image for 2010, so I'll turn off 2015 and just tap this on. You can do a bit of swiping, which is, I think it's a very nice tool for visualization. So there you go. You may want to narrow down to some places like here. So this place did not initially have this structure. So that is how you do image change without necessarily doing classification of the input datasets. Thank you very much.